Guys, I'm Manish C here, written the video. In today's video, I want to thank you guys for 400 subscribers. It's a big milestone on my channel, and I want to say thank you for that. But today's video is basically, I've been getting a lot of questions lately on how do you start a YouTube? I've been getting it over social networking sites, and people actually asking me as well, um, how do you actually start a YouTube channel for new people? I can't really give you the best advice since I'm not one of the most popular YouTubers. But how I started, I'll just give you a tip. I'll give you a couple of tips on how to start and what you should do for starting. So basically, what you're gonna need, the first thing that is basically the first thing to do is to know what you're gonna do. Basically, what games are you gonna play? You plan out your channel. Basically, plan out your channel in ways that like what games are you gonna play, what are you gonna record, and try and make it interesting. People aren't always gonna like an old game. If you don't have all the newest games and you do want to play an older game, make sure you make it interesting. Make sure you make the gameplay interesting, and if you're talking in it, make it interesting. Make the video interesting for the person to watch, and basically just if people a lot of, people say that YouTubers only watch gamers with the latest games and all that stuff. If you're doing gaming, it doesn't always have to be the latest games. In my opinion, if you can make the video interesting with an old game or whatever you're doing, doesn't matter which game. The game doesn't even matter as long as you're having fun making the video and the video is enjoyable. Then essentially, you can basically if you can make the video interesting, then it's no bother to you. So once you have one video planned out, make sure you plan out what you're gonna do. Don't do the same. If you're doing a series on a game or a let's play, try not to do the let's play like for 2 weeks in a row. Try and space it out. So you make a let's play video, maybe another video after that, of something else, and then another video of something else, and then do the let's play again on the third day after. So sort of split it up. Don't really have it on the let's play, and you're doing a gameplay on a let's play. Don't have it every single day because people are gonna get bored and people aren't really gonna watch that. They're not gonna watch a let's play every single day. So to make the channel interesting, you're gonna have to split out your videos just like I do. What I do is I my SAMP videos, and I did a COD video and a this video here, and then I'm gonna do my SAMP video next. So spacing out your videos is key, because it really does help you in YouTube. It helps you grow your channel more. Spacing stuff out, making every different video interesting, and doing different things is the way to go, in my opinion, because people aren't gonna watch a full let's play for every single video in a row, and a lot of YouTubers do that, but they don't. It's not the way to go, in my opinion. Obviously take my advice for that, but it really is a good idea not to do the same thing over like for a full week or 2 weeks or whatever. Just try and space out your videos, and a lot of YouTubers do it, and like it really helps. It really makes you grow, and that's what that. Just that's the first part of making YouTube. Know what you're gonna do, plan out how your channel is gonna be, plan out what you're gonna play, all that kind of stuff. The second bit to making YouTube is what are you gonna record with? How are you gonna record this? A camera with a TV, punch to a TV, doesn't work anymore. I did that, okay, and I learned from my mistakes on starting a YouTube with that. I have 400 subscribers now, but my channel started to grow basically when I actually had my capture card. So if you do want to be serious about YouTube and really do start a serious, like if you want to be serious about it and start a YouTube professionally, you want to invest your money on a capture card. Now, I record with the Rock Zero HD Pro. The Elgato is also a big one. You've got the POG. You've got many capture cards that can record 1080p gameplay. Because most people are going to watch 1080p. But the thing is, if you are recording 1080p or HD gameplay, now it doesn't have to be a HD capture card. Whatever you can afford, that's the best quality for you. And look up reviews on the product and everything on YouTube. Just make sure that it has good quality that people will watch. And it's just it's viewable. It's good quality. It's normal quality. It's good enough for gaming. You cannot do a camera and a TV. It doesn't work. You're gonna have to get yourself some sort of capture card to record your gameplay off your console if you really want to start the series. They're not that expensive these days, in my opinion. I'm not sure. I think about I got mine for about 130 euro, but that was when it first came out. I'm pretty sure you can get used. I mean, you can still buy the HD Pro for around 60 euro these days. It's pretty cheap. You can still buy capture cards for pretty cheap. It's not that expensive. You don't have to invest that much money in them. You know, they're not majorly expensive. But if you are gonna have to invest your money, unfortunately, in a capture card if you do want to be serious about YouTube. So try your best. The gameplays I do, basically YouTube takes a big chunk of quality out of the video when it's uploading. To upload it, basically, you have to take a big chunk out of quality to make it smaller to upload on YouTube. So the way you're looking at it now on YouTube isn't the way it actually was. Raw video from my capture card looks much better. It looks 100% clear. The audio is great. It looks amazing HD. It still looks amazing on YouTube. Put it in full 1080p, it still looks really well on YouTube. But it doesn't look as well as the raw video. So if you are going to upload to YouTube, YouTube does take a big chunk out of quality of the video. It just does. I don't know what it does that. It does that to really upload the video, to make it smaller, so the video can be uploaded. Because YouTube, I don't know, they don't really take full HD videos or whatever. If you do want to still keep the raw video experience in the channel, I think Vimeo, if you know that site, Vimeo, they don't do that. Whatever you upload, they will keep the raw footage, basically, and it'll still be the same 1080p full footage that you'll get. It'll just be essentially, it won't be sized down. The quality won't go down. It's the exact same. And that's what Vimeo does, and that's why Vimeo is very popular these days. It's done for like films and stuff like that, and short films and music videos. Not really gaming, but yeah, the video still looks amazing. It's not a big deal. It just takes a bit of quality of the video, and YouTube does that. As long as you can get a good capture card to record your gameplay, you'll be grand. Okay. So then that's the second thing: recording your gameplay, getting everything, how you're gonna record, and getting that done. The third part is essentially you're gonna need audio. If you are doing commentary, now this is only doing commentary. If you don't do commentary, you don't need this part. But I would, advise to do commentary if you're gonna make an interesting channel. Commentary, audio is key for commentary. I made that mistake in my last video. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording properly, and I recorded it off my laptop mic instead of the actual mic. So, basically get yourself a good mic. You're gonna need good audio. If the audio is unhearable or it's fuzzy, audio is really key, for making YouTube videos. You're gonna need good audio. Audio is very, very key. It's an essential key thing you're gonna need to make commentary over your videos. The audio, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Now, I use a Microsoft headset. It's about 30 euro. It wasn't even that expensive. If you do want to invest a good bit of money, you could get Blue Yeti mics and stuff like that, or Rode mics. You can use gaming mics too. Whatever your Turtle Beaches, Astros, anything like that. And they're very good to record too. They're really good to record. So if you do have a gaming headset that's essentially good, you can use that for recording on your PC. It's not that bad. It's pretty simple. Just as long as your audio sounds good and you can hear yourself clear, you don't have to invest a lot of money to do that. It just as long as your audio is clear, then it's grand. This mic is amazing. I really like the quality of this mic. It was only like 30 euro. It wasn't even that expensive. I got it about a year ago, and it's still fine today. So a lot of these mics, they come with a noise muffler too. I lost mine, but I lost mine. But the audio is still great. But a noise muffler makes the audio a bit better. It comes with all mics, and it clears background noise. So if you are making commentary, make sure that you're doing it in a quiet room, because these mics tend to pick up a lot of background noise. So when you are recording commentary, you're gonna need a good enough mic, a quiet room, and that's it really. Yeah, just make sure that if you are doing commentary, make it clear, make sure people can hear it. It's not that hard. So that is the third step to making YouTube videos. It's not that hard at all. That's basically it. Growing subscribers is the next thing I'm going to show you guys. It's basically, if you do want to grow your subscribers, right, try and share your videos on as many social networking sites as possible. Facebook, Twitter, whatever you can share it on. You can make a Facebook page for my channel. That's what I did a while ago. don't think the page still exists, but I did it and it did go on my channel. Try and get your videos out there as much as you can, and people still notice your channel. But YouTube is, I've learned that YouTube is very hard, especially these days, to get up in subscribers. It's very hard. People have actually come up to me and say, is it hard to get you there? Is it hard to grow subscribers and stuff like that? Is it tough? It is pretty tough. It's pretty hard to get subscribers these days unless you can get yourself noticed, because 400 took me about a couple of months. I have to say nearly a year. YouTube is full of people right now. Like it's growing. The YouTube community is growing, and it's definitely hard to get. It's basically like being. You're in the middle of a massive crowd. It's hard to get popular on YouTube these days because there's so many YouTubers that are just getting themselves up there. It's not terribly hard, but it is hard. So if you can get yourself out there, try your best. Whatever you can do, whatever you want to do on YouTube, just make sure you know what you're doing. Look up YouTube tutorials. Watch this video. This is essentially for gaming channel. I'll do another video on my other channel about making short film channels, whatever else you're doing, vlog channels basically. To do them in another video. But this is basically if you are starting a gaming channel, the key tips to how to do it. And getting subscribers is hard. That's tough. It is tough. Nothing you can do about it. It just is like that. And that's how it is for everybody, really. It will take you a while, but it's not gonna be like that forever. You can grow subscribers if you keep doing it, and the views will go up and up. I'm partnered now, so I'm happy with that. I'm partnered with a network now for YouTube, so that helps me a lot. It helps me get more popular a lot, and it gets you out there a lot. So if you can share your videos in as many social networking sites as possible and just get your videos out there, that's it really. Just try get your videos out there and try and make your videos interesting, and just do what you can do to make a YouTube channel. It's not a lot of money. You will have to make a serious channel, in my opinion. You do need to invest a bit of money to make a good channel, and that's what I had to do. I did have to invest a bit of money for mics and recording equipment to really make it look good. And editing is, if you are editing, try and get an editor. If you have an editor that someone can edit for you, it's better. I used to use Adobe Windows Live Movie Maker. That's a really good editing software for starters. In my opinion, it really does help. It's easy to use, and you'll get used to it. But if you do have any editing software on your computer, if you don't know how to use them, look up tutorials on YouTube or whatever, and just try and get into into the zone of editing. It's pretty easy to get hang on to when you do know how to do it, and it takes a long time. In my opinion, a good video will take a while to edit. It'll take an hour or two to edit and render it up and stuff like that. So, my fan videos take about 2 hours to edit. Videos like these take a bit shorter. I spend about half an hour editing, rendering, go over the video, make sure it's clean, make sure it's good, and then that's it. That's basically it. Make sure the video is clean and nice and it's working well. Go over the video when you're done editing and just make sure everything's right, and then save it, upload it to YouTube. That's it. I don't think you can upload when you're starting YouTube. At Essential, you have to wait a while before you can upload videos more than 15 minutes. It's something about YouTube that you have to do, but if you can make your video, your first video could be essentially, I'd say about 5 to 10 minutes long. Not even 10 minutes. Just try and get I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes long video. Whatever you're doing, it depends on what you're doing, obviously, but just make sure your video is short enough, not too short, not too long, that people won't get bored of. Make it interesting the whole way through as you can. Just make it, it's my opinion, I'd say about 2 to 5 minutes minimum for a first video, minimum. But that's really it. It's not really that hard to. Once you have your first video out there, you'll get the hang of it, and you will get used to it. You'll get used to it eventually. But editing, if you have an editor, that's fine. But if you do want to get into editing, some editing software you do have to pay for. I use the Premiere Pro. You have to pay a decent amount of money for that. It's pretty expensive, but it's the way it is. If you want to do it, you go to YouTube. But I wouldn't go and invest my money on Premiere Pro if I were you to start YouTube. It's not you'd probably be a year or two before you actually get into using the big editing softwares like Sony Vegas and all them. But if you do have a Windows computer, Windows Live Movie Maker is essential. It's a good editing software, easy to use, everything. So that's it. That's how you make a YouTube channel. That's my tips. That's all I can really give you, to be honest. On starting a YouTube channel, it's simple. It really is simple when you get the hang of it. I hope that answers all your questions. I want to thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting 400 subscribers. That's a big milestone. Like, subscribe. Yeah, just comment, whatever you want to do. You know, the world is your oyster. That's it. That's it. The video's over. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video when I get to that video, hopefully. I hope around next week, maybe. I'll try my best. So thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, see you.